Alright, we're just gonna record. I'm gonna send it. We're gonna talk about Disgaea. I'm opening the floor. YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy, Booda, back in the building. And what do we have here, everybody? What do we have here? A new gacha on the market. Well, not on the market, but on the global market. I did see this game come up. Shout out to Zaxxas-kun. I saw him kind of hyping this game up maybe a month back. He called out this game saying it was going to be a big one over here on the global side of things. And at first, I saw his gameplay footage. I looked at it a little bit and thought, there's nothing about it that strikes me. You know, the character designs, they're cool. It's a little chibi collector in my eyes, but nothing that struck me as something I would like to play. However, let's jump in game so I can talk about what my first day, almost, first night / half day was like playing this game. I gotta say, I was pleasantly surprised. If you guys know me from the last Claudia content or before, I'm not a waifu collector kind of guy, but this game has some kind of charm to it, some quirkiness that I don't get from the last Claudia game. The last Claudia game is kind of my more standard fantasy style, Dungeons and Dragons lore kind of essence. This is your fun, quirky manga, anime, Japanese style culture of a game right here. And I gotta say, it's kind of refreshing to me. I gotta give credit to my boy Zax for calling this game out, showing it some love, and I'm happy. I decided to give it a shot. If you're finding me through this Disgaea RPG post, welcome to the channel. I hope you love I hope you love me. I hope you consider joining the Booda Gang, joining us along the ride that is Disgaea RPG. And if you are already a Booda Gang member here for the last Claudia videos, don't worry, they're not going anywhere. I'm still going to be posting LC, especially with the 2nd year anniversary right around the corner. There's plenty to cover, but I wanted to drop a video on this game because I have enjoyed about the first 12 hours I've spent playing it. Now, I didn't do any crazy research ahead of time. The extent of my research went as far as to let me know that this character, Disgaea, is one of the great units to pick up as you start the game. This game does have a similar function to Last Claudia with an infinite reroll banner at the very beginning when you start an account. You basically get one 4-star character, which is the max, I think the rarest pull that you can get at the moment. And there were 3 units I know Zaxxas-kun specifically called out as being worth picking up. However, I heard this girl Disgaea was a nasty AoE clearing unit, and that sounded good to me. And I gotta say, I wasn't disappointed. Let me see if I can take her into battle just to show off why she just tears through everything. Let's go ahead and do a Dark Gates. These are similar to the material farming stages we see often in these gacha games. I'll go ahead and do the gold quest just because I know this is a very easy clear for me. Like I said, I don't have a lot of knowledge on this game. I'm not claiming to be anyone to give advice for this game right now. I have done a fair amount of grinding though, taking a break from LC, which I desperately needed, so I do appreciate this game in that way. It is a turn-based game with these kind of speed meters telling us when exactly these are the characters or the enemy are going to attack. Right down here where I'm tapping. So you can see I've got all my characters attacking before these enemies. So AoE attacks are especially good for, I think, grinding material stages, early stages in the story. We did get Noelle, who is an event character right now. These characters are very, very weak. I'm not trying to showcase the max potential of my characters currently, but I just wanted to show how effective these AoE these AoE characters are. Something I know and wanted to point out that makes Disgaea so good is that when you're attacking, your moves, right, the skills surrounding your attack button come with this SP cost. And the fact that Disgaea has an attack that's only 24 SP and an AoE at the same time, I mean, you could see the damage ratio compared to my Noelle character. I think Noelle did like 3k per enemy on her AoE the first round, and Disgaea just did like close to 100k every hit. So Disgaea deals a very fat damage number as an AoE for a very affordable SP cost. Hence why I just decided to pick her up, because I figured she'd be a great starter character just to make this beginning process of getting to know the game easy going, easy coasting. So if you are brand new getting into this game, looking for videos on advice, that's about the best I can personally give you right now. Is if you haven't jumped in, you're trying to do your rerolls, Disgaea is going to be a fantastic new player friendly character. Now I know I did hear, shout out to the Disgaea RPG Discord. There was a voice chat going on earlier this morning I was listening to where I did learn there are farming units, there are proper reroll guides out there, none that I have watched because of how I like to approach games when I'm first starting. I'm not a fan of trying to maximize every fine detail at the very start of a game. I like to try and play at my own pace. The fact that there was an infinite reroll banner was the reason I did decide to go with Disgaea. Fun fact, Disgaea was the first character that I actually rolled on, so technically I did 0 rerolls on this account. But I did know she was the character I wanted. I just happened to get her on that first poll, which I thought was pretty funny. You can see my party I don't think is anything crazy. I know that this character, Fallen Angel Flown, is a character you get right now for a pre-registration reward. You don't actually have had to pre-register. She will be available if you start an account right now, I think for the next 90 days. So she's a really good pickup because she's a fantastic healer. Shout out to Jirachi in my Booda Gang Discord for telling me he was actually a player on JP. He's been playing this game for a while. He just started his global count. He was giving me some tips and tricks. He gave me the thumbs up and said, hey, if you've got Disgaea and Flown, you're going to be chilling until future releases of the game. So I'm planning on strictly being free to play for this game for a considerable amount of time. I don't know if I'll ever change that. So y'all already know your boy is on a mission to start hoarding those, I think they're called quartz. I forgot, I had to look it up. I am starting the hoarding process of my quartz. I'm just going to focus all of my resources, all of my materials on Disgaea and Flown. I would like to learn some more though, right? When I started Last Cloudia, the game that I do main right now and make the most content for, I put out a video basically asking for help from the community. And I figured, you know, this game, I've been enjoying it. It's been a nice change of pace from my usual Last Cloudia day-to-day routine. Why not do the same thing and see what happens? So this is my call to the people, to the existing Booda Gang who maybe is playing this as well, and any new people that find this video from the Disgaea RPG community. If you want to help your boy out, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm particularly curious what farming units there are. I'm not planning on rolling on any current gachas right now. I'm pretty much just going to do the free single that they give you, which I also think is very generous every day. I did mine already for the day. Jirachi told me not to summon for Dark Santa Laharl, so that's all I needed to hear. With my zero knowledge, this dude's an easy skip, especially since I'm approaching this game as a free-to-play player. But I figure why not mix it up? I've been going ham on Last Cloudia. I still plan on doing it, but I want to keep things fresh, and this game seems like a good opportunity to do so. I did the first round of beginner missions and picked up an extra copy of Etna, I think is her name, the girl that we see on the banner right there. I cleared the first area of the main story. Okay, I don't seem to be able to access the first area of the main story, but I did clear it, I promise. And I have been working on this event with zero knowledge. Like I said, I was able to pick up my first copy of Noelle, who is apparently really good. I just haven't done whatever I need to do to unlock her potential. That's another thing I'm curious about. Is this a game that requires a lot of duplicates to really bring out the full potential of units? If so, that's unfortunately going to really hinder me if I'm approaching this completely free to play. But like I said, this isn't going to be my main game. I would like to play it though on the side and see where it takes me, because I do enjoy the gameplay. I enjoy the mechanics a lot. I like how you can learn different skills depending on the weapons you equip. Any theory crafting game hooks my attention immediately because it is satisfying to build a team that comes together so cohesively, and you get to see the actual performance of said team. I really do love those kinds of games, and like I said, the quirkiness, the charm of the game has hooked me. I'm in. I'm going to be playing this game, mixing it up a little bit, and I would like to keep making videos. The more I learn, the more I'd like to spread and create a space where we can all enjoy this game together. Okay, so I think I'm going to cut it off there. Just a little intro video to Disgaea RPG. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, joining the Booda Gang. I do have a Discord if you want to jump in, give me any future pointers and tips and tricks that'll help me up my game. And I'm excited. I like it. I'm into it. I'm a full send. So let's just do it. Guys, if you've been a part of the Booda Gang, you already know what I'm about to say. But if you are new, I do like to close out the video with a little saying. And it goes, work hard, play harder. See ya in the next one.